Hello, Sigrun.
Hello, Hilkea. So nice to have you and talk to you about SOMBA Kickstart, how your life and business has changed, and even also go back to the before the pandemic. That's maybe best place to start, right? So before the pandemic, you were not doing anything online. Tell us, how did your life and business look like in 2019, I guess?
Oh, I was just being with singers and just teaching singers, and I was a teacher for teachers because I teach a special method, the Rabine method, and we just teach teachers, and so I was on nearly 2 weekends in a month. I was away in the south of Germany. I live in the north of Germany just to teach the teachers.
Mhm.
And I had an institute with a colleague, and we had a formation for singers out of the popular music. And we had this 4 weekends, 5 weekends in the year, just teaching offline. And we had a course for singers who want to sing chanson. So we did a lot of things, and I was away a lot of time on the weekends.
It sounds
And
like you're
in the
constantly on the road.
Yes, yes, yes. I was always saying the being in the train is my second office. So it was just I was just driving with ICE the whole time and just working
Yeah.
in the train. So that was my life.
That was your life, going on the train, going to south of Germany, teaching teachers. So when you say teaching teachers, were they vocal teachers or singing teachers that you were teaching?
Yes,
And
they
your
were vocal
background,
teachers.
yeah. And your background is in opera singing.
Yes, I'm an opera singer and I studied opera singing, and I had really difficulties in my studies, and so I was looking for the right teacher for me, and I found it with Eugene Rabine, and he created this method, and so I'm with this method about 30 years, I think.
Wow.
And just I learned for myself how to sing, and then I learned how to train other teachers in this method because I love this method, and so I do this a lot. And they are singers who want to teach, or teacher who want to teach better, or something like that.
Okay. So then we had pandemic.
Yes,
What happened to your business with the pandemic?
I had no business anymore because all of the things I did were canceled because
Yeah.
singing was so everything was frightening, and singing was frightening for all the
Yeah.
people.
Yeah,
You
you
know, these
see.
aerosols, and we
Yeah.
singers, we all were murderers. So I couldn't do anything. So I
No.
just had free. And at first, I really was relaxed because I thought, wow, that's wonderful. I don't have to go on the train. I don't have to work with all these singers and not singers. It's just free time. The sun was shining in April, and I was lying on a little lake every time. And
I
then I
remember
just,
actually we had very good weather that spring. So that was
yes,
kind of a good thing, the very good weather in the lockdown. But
yes. And
after
I was
after
walking
some
in the
time,
woods with my friends, and so it was a really good time to have, but I didn't have any money.
no. And after some time, it's great to get some time off and holiday, but at some point you want to get back to work.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what could you do when you finally said, hey, now this is gonna maybe last longer than I thought?
That was very interesting because I found a woman I saw in the internet, and we had really much things in common. It was Maria Busquet, and she
Mm,
was talking of you, and I
yeah.
didn't understand what she was doing there. Why do she need a coach for what? And so, and I was doing courses with her, and it was really interesting. And I could see, oh, this online business is more interesting than I think. Because
Yeah.
my colleague and I, we had a training, and we wanted to start a training in 2020. And it was really funny because we did some videos, and sent the videos with Dropbox to our people, and
Yeah.
then made a plan and said, everyone is looking this video from 10 to 11 o'clock, and then we meet in Zoom and talk. And we did our trainings in this way. That was really funny, and I think we made a good job, but it was not an online business like it is now. And I saw Maria, and we were talking a lot, also private, and I had the feeling this could be interesting. I don't know how and who and whatever, but there was some seeding in me, just
Seeding was
looking.
planted. Yeah.
Yeah.
In 2020 and 21, you were doing your, let's say, call it rudimentary online business, kind of a Dropbox, Zoom thing. But and then you decided, okay, it actually works to teach this online, but now you want to do it properly. So you decided to join SOMBA Kickstart a year ago. So what made you, okay, you were dabbling in doing these online tools and you heard from some woman that, oh, we can build an online business. Before you maybe didn't believe it because it was working well offline. What made you then finally say, hey, I need help to create a proper online business?
I did a lot of courses you gave for free. So I was just listening and was thinking about what you were telling us. And it sounds really interesting, but there was such a lot of technical stuff. And I was really afraid of technical stuff. And so I was thinking, is it right or is it not right? And then there was a time I decided, December 20, what was it? 2020. 21, yes, 21, to do the 12 days of masterclasses and really to stay there and do everything, not do sometimes and sometimes not and pick out whatever. I just decided I will do it, this. And in the middle of the masterclasses, I was clear about, okay, I need help. I need this little kick in my ass, as I called it. I wrote a blog post about this, the little nice kick in my ass. So I had the feeling of I need this this help and I want to do it. And so for me, it was clear after 6 days, I will do it. And I know I sent emails. When can I start? When can I sign up? When do you open the doors? Can I please sign up? That was really crazy because I had this feeling I will start now.
Yeah, you were ready. You had been thinking about it for quite some time and you were ready. But did you have any hesitations?
At this point, no, because I thought I was thinking such a long time, and now it was the right time. And so I thought, okay, I will do it. And of course, I was in the Content Society. I'm still with Judith, and Judith did this courses about her own online business. She was talking about it, and I really love to work with Judith, and I was writing a lot of blog and something like that. So I had the feeling, yes, it's the right time. I'm ready for this. I had rudimental tech ideas how to do it. It's not so difficult. And so I just tried, and Judith said, it's okay. And Sigrun and the team will lead you by the hand and do it step by step. And so I thought, okay, this technical stuff will be good.
Yeah. Well, we'll come back to that later, the technical stuff. So you jumped into SOMBA Kickstart. You couldn't wait for it to get started. And then what was your course, your 4-week free course?
My 4-week free course was about the voice and the nervous system. And it was a little bit about stage fright, but not so much stage fright. It was more how the nervous system influence our voice. It seems a little bit whatever, not so in common to work with this, but the people were really interested in this. And so, and it's my topic. I'm an expert in this voice and nervous system. And so it was great. I could do things that I really could do and I wanted to do for the first time, to give a course to show what is this about.
Yeah. And how many signups did you get for the free course?
I get 220, I think. Yes.
And did you know that was good, or did you have no idea?
No, I didn't know it was good or not. I just thought you told us, try to get 100. And when I had the mark of 100, I was, yeah, I have 100. And
Yeah.
then it was more and more. And I didn't know, is 220 good or not? But it's enough for me. I will work with this and I will see how many will come into the Facebook group. And it was wonderful. From this 220, 210 were in the Facebook group. Woo!
Wow. So they were obviously eager to learn from you.
Yes,
How was it for you to actually teach, like, for the first time, an online course?
it was great. And I didn't do it with these videos because I knew I'm really good in being live.
Yeah.
And I did some exercises with them with the voice. And so it has to be live. So I did every Monday, I did a live.
Yeah.
And then I did 2 or 3 little videos just to explain what we did. And then on Thursday, I had a Q&A, and this was my course, and it felt wonderful, and it felt perfectly right for me.
And how was it to be with your ideal client and have 210 people? Because, you know, even though you were teaching offline before, I can't imagine you were necessarily teaching 210 people at the same time.
Yes, they were not always live with me.
With you,
But
yes, of
there were
course.
sometimes it was about the first time I had 70 live, and then it was about 40 live, and
Yeah.
it was really touching because there were the last 10 minutes. I just wanted that they share what they was experiencing, and it was so touching because I had singers there. They were for a long time on stage, and they were just telling me, wow, I didn't never knew what my voice can be like, and I was looking for this over years. And so it was so touching. The whole process was so touching about this experience they were sharing with me. So wonderful. And in December 2022, I was just asking some of my ideal clients how it's going now. And they all were telling wonderful stories, what happened with all the things they learned from me. So,
Wow.
oh, it was a really great experience.
Yeah. And this is already a year ago. So what happened after the course? You made an upsell. What was the next program?
The next program was a follow-up. I offered them we could go deeper. We had special topics like warm up for your voice or higher notes. Most of the opera singers want to sing higher notes. They need to sing higher notes.
Yeah.
And they want to have more volume in the voice. So I was asking them in the course, what are the topics you want to go further on? And I had some things in my head. And so I just created the course out of this. And yes, and it was just a follow up and going deeper, deep dive, you could say.
Yeah, fantastic. So how many decided to join you on the next program?
The next program was with 32 people was buying this
32
course.
people. So, okay, that's over 10% conversion.
Yeah, it was a good conversion rate, I think.
It was epic. And you didn't realize how good it was.
No, and at the beginning it started very good, but then it stopped. And I thought, oh my God, okay, when I have 10 people, I will be very happy. And then my friend Maria said, oh, what were you aiming for? And I thought, say, oh, maybe for 20. And she said, oh, we try to get 30. And it was not in my head that I could get to 30, and then I had 30 and was just jumping on my desk, and then 2 more came, and I didn't expect this, and then I didn't know, is this now good? I knew the conversion rate is good, yes, but I didn't know how good it really was. So it was really interesting for me to find out how good it was. I didn't know.
It's
because it was my
great
first
result.
time.
Yeah, the average conversion rate is 3%. We have constantly in SOMBA Kickstart higher conversion rates because people are just so happy after a 4-week course, so we can achieve higher conversion rates. But your case was great. It was over 10%. You are happy. And then we are looking at the results of all our Kickstart students. And you didn't sell for the most money, or you didn't make the most signups for your free course or the most signups for a paid course. But there was something about your story, Hilkea, and your technic phobia, and you actually
Yes,
mastered the technic phobia. And then I announced you as our SOMBA Kickstart winner.
that was that was, I don't know how to say, it was really, I didn't expect this at all. So
Can
it
I
was
show
really
can I show
ditchy me.
people what you did?
Yes, if you want, yes, it was. I was sitting in this chair and just doing, Wah! Yes,
I was like,
because I saw the
are,
numbers.
yeah.
Yes, it was really great. I really didn't expect this because I thought when I saw the numbers, I thought, oh, it was okay what I did. Yes, so it was good, but I didn't expect this.
Yeah, I want to explain to anyone listening or watching, every round of SOMBA Kickstart, we pick a winner. The winner isn't the person that makes the most money or that gets most signups for the free course or the most signups for the paid course. We just look at all our participants and we look at someone that goes through a massive transformation, that is a great case study for us, is someone who can share with the world what SOMBA Kickstart, how it can change your life and business, literally. And Hilkea, you were just, for us, the perfect SOMBA Kickstart winner.
Oh, yes, it was so great. So thank you very much. And it was just, for me, it was just another kick to go on. And
Yeah.
I thought afterwards, okay, that's the right way for me to go on. So
Yeah.
it's not only okay what I do, but it's something really for my future. As Judith says in the interview, just thinking about how I want to have my future. And this winning was really giving me a deep thought of, yes, that is the way I want to do my business.
Yeah. And so this was a year ago that you did SOMBA
Yeah.
Kickstart, and now over the year you have continued to build and grow your business. Did this course that you sold after Kickstart, is that still a course you sell, or have you changed anything?
The problem was I had two business, and in the second half of the year, I was just looking for my other kind of business, and
Yeah.
it was good because we had a launch together, and it was a five-figure launch. It was my first five-figure launch with all the things you did with how to launch, but it was not good for me just to look. I have this business and then I have that business and how I want to go on. And so I didn't launch the course again in the last year. And I was really struggling. I was struggling in October and I was struggling in November
Because you were
because I
dancing on
didn't
two
know,
weddings. Yeah.
yes, where to put my thoughts and my feelings and my work and my time. And I was working so much because I want to have two business really running good. And my day only has 24 hours. I don't know how many hours your day
Yeah.
has, but my has only this. And this was really, really hard for me. And so in December, I was thinking and I was talking a little bit with my colleague and I was talking to other people. And so I decided at the moment, I just go for my business to go on with this. And the next half of the year is for my business. And I will talk how to go on with this other thing, but I go now for my business. And so I will launch my course, my better course that I did in the beginning of the year. And I have a good freebie at the moment, and I just looking for my email list to grow, so I could launch maybe this course again in April.
Yeah.
And just doing all the seeding and all the preparations, so I don't get in this maximum of stress I had. So
Yeah.
everything is ready. And I have a good idea because I have this Kickstart process and I know how to launch. And so I think it will be more better for me to do it yet now like this. And I'm really looking forward to do this course again with new people. And yes, I had a lot of ideas, and yes, it's just wonderful
Yeah.
to do this again. And it's so wonderful to know I now at the moment go for my own thing, just to
Yes,
sing
I
what
want
I
to
want.
touch on that, Hilkea.
Yeah.
A lot of people are thinking about having two courses in SOMBA Kickstart, or having two languages, or they have a business and then they are thinking of starting up a second business. Hilkea, you just proved to us you can't dance on two weddings at the same time.
No.
No.
And just for the people who don't know me, I have a lot of energy. I'm really a
Just like me.
really energetic person. And so I can work a lot and I have a lot of fun with working. And it's not this, but it's really, it's about thinking in two directions and just who is my ideal client. And it's not so easy. And just to say, with two languages, it's not such a problem for me because I'm just teaching a community of people who speak Spanish. And I
Yeah.
have a colleague who, and we speak in English. She's translating, but I'm not doing all this stuff with launching. And so I just do my things, and the things I do, I know, and I just do it in English. It's not so
Yeah.
difficult. So I can do this, but only because she is doing all the other stuff.
Yeah. But
And
basically, to summarize it for anyone listening, and is you can't have two ideal clients
yeah,
and two marketing messages. And so basically, you had a similar business also with singing and your own business, but it's very hard to focus on two ideal clients. What do you post on social media? For
yeah,
which ideal client are you posting? So what Hilkea went through in a good way, you learned a good lesson, because in April, I talked to Hilkea about this, and I told her she can only do one business, but Hilkea had to try it for herself. You have to experience it on your own body, what it is to actually be dancing on two weddings, and you realize it doesn't work. You confuse people. What are you known for? You can only be known for one thing. So Hilkea, it makes me extremely happy that you're going to focus on your own business for the next 6 months. And I hope it all ends well with the other business, however that ends. But the key is, also to focus on your thing. I'm not a huge fan of partnerships either. I've mentioned that to a few people. It can work. It absolutely can. There are beautiful examples of it. But Hilkea, you have made so much personal development in a year, and your partner is not following, whether it's actually a partner you're married to or just a business partner. We don't grow at the same pace. And so it's sometimes hard to do partnerships. So Hilkea, again, I am so happy that you are focusing on your own business the next 6 months, and let's check in where you are then, because I know this will be a game changer for you.
yeah. And there's one thing I want to say, because the partnership with my partner in this institute is really good, but it is a question of, do you really want to have an online business or not? And this is the question for us. We can work together in a really, really wonderful way. And I want to work with her, but I saw this kind of online business that I want to do. It's not the way she wants to do it. So it's more this, because the working is wonderful, but this is a problem when you want to, for example, you want to write 5 emails to the people on one day because you think, yes, I will try this and that. And someone is saying, oh no, let's do it like this, and we will do it in another thing. And so you have to think about, how do you want to have your online business? And do you want to have an online business? And that was a question. And so, I think that was for us was too difficult, because these were the two directions. And
Yeah.
this could not go really good. And
Yeah.
so, yes.
I'm very happy, Hilkea.
Yes, I'm happy too, and I'm so excited what will happen this
Yeah,
year.
this is the greatest year yet.
Yes.
So a couple of questions. Do you offer this voice introduction course in English or is it in German?
No, it's in German.
It's in German. Any other question? How did you do live exercises with so many people? Aha, good question. If 70 people showed up for your Zoom meeting,
Yeah.
how did you work with them?
They are all quiet. They mute their microphones because
Muted,
you
yeah.
cannot. Yes, you cannot do this in Zoom. And they just doing the exercises. I have a big experience how much time I have to give. So I'm sitting behind my piano, just playing the piano and saying what they do at the beginning. I show them what they have to do, and then I'm just playing the piano, asking some questions, and give time that they can do it at home.
Love it. I want to summarize this again for those who didn't get it. C doesn't have to listen to all the 70 people and check if they did the exercises correct, because that is not a scalable business.
Yes.
If people want that, they can pay Hilkea $10,000 and spend a day with her.
Yes, and that was one wonderful point, because now I have more ideal clients in my one-to-one. They come from all over Germany just to come to me to take lessons with me. That's great. I have a man. He is from Argentina. He wants to take lessons with me when he is in Germany next time. So,
See?
wow.
See? Offering the free 4-week online course is also a wonderful way to get some one-on-one premium clients. Yeah.
Yes.
That you wouldn't otherwise
Yes,
get.
it is.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hilkea, it's been a joy. It is always a joy to speak to you. Thank you for coming on. And we touched on a few very good topics: business partnerships, dancing on 2 weddings, focusing on your thing, and finally believing that there is an online business for any niche out there,
Yeah.
even those that you think is not possible. Hilkea, thank you so much for your time, and I'll see you soon.
Yes, it was a joy to talk to you. Bye.